So this on 49, there's two things that we're talking about here, and they're actually not, I don't want to say they're not new because they're here, so they're new, but they're not material that you don't know how to do. If you'll look at the bottom of page 213 or the first part of this lesson, what you see is you see a graph and it asks you to find the equation of the line, but if you look at the line is like up here, okay? So how are you going to find the intercept on that? Well, we have to though.
You
Okay.
find a point that it's at, and that's when you like.
Okay, so we actually need 2 points, so we can find what? Slope. Oh wow, that was really straight there. Okay, there we go. All right, okay, so we need to find rise, and then this is like a negative run, if you will, so it's going to be a negative slope, right? So we need to find rise over run, and so you can use just 2 points and count that out. But then from one of those points, once you have the slope, then we're going to need to plug that in to here. And you know what? I know you guys can do this because you just did this on the test. So the only difference is you have to find the slope. Okay, but you still did it, okay? And you're going to correct it if you got it wrong. I mean, like, you guys have, this is not, so that's what I'm saying, like, that's not new, okay? So, I know some of you do struggle with equations of a line still. And honestly, at this point, I would say either come to tutoring or Khan videos, okay? If you're still struggling with that at all, because we do want to get this right. But this is all we're doing. So we find the slope, and then we use like this point here, or like this is the best point. Do you know why this one's really good?
Because it's on the line.
So which means one of them, it means that the y is a zero, okay? And who loves zeros? Me, everybody should, okay? All right, so in this case, it would just be whatever m times x equal, and then you just move it to the other side. That's your answer for B. Like, just change the sign. And that would be your answer for B, and then write out the equation of the line. So obviously you can see from the picture there, I mean, like that one, the intercept on that one you see there, the intercept's gonna be what? Like 18 or 20, something like that, right? It's gonna be pretty high up there, right? So if you get an answer that's negative, or if you get an answer that's like 5, you know that's not correct. So think logically through what your answer should be, okay, as you begin to work this, all right? So let's look at 49B. 49B is just using parallel lines and combining that with sine, cosine, tangent, okay? So I've got 2 parallel lines. I've got a line that goes through it. I know this is 153, and this, it says a Z, and then it asks us to find, this is my line, I'm gonna change it up a little bit there. There we go. It tells us this is 7, and it asks us to find A and B. Okay, so if this is 153, what's this angle inside here?
Whatever 180 minus 153.
Right, good, because these two, this would also be 153, and so that would give us 27. 27. And then what do we use to find A and B? Right, because, yeah, so we have the hypotenuse. We need to find the opposite side, and we need to find the adjacent side. So we'd be using sine of 27 equals B over 7, and then cosine of 27 equals A over 7. Okay? So it's really just taking sine, cosine, tangent, or just in this, really sine and cosine is all you'll be doing, and just combining it with parallel lines, opposite, adjacent, opposite, interior, exterior, etc. Okay, that's all it's doing. Okay,